Update 3, College, Cheating, and Proposal. Hey, OP here. I never expected my life to unfold like this, but here we are. I've spent almost 2 years with Jay now, and things have been complicated. We both ended up at the same college. At first, it felt perfect. We could still spend almost every day together, walk across campus holding hands, study side by side, and sneak out for late night coffee. It felt like the natural next step in our story. But living in each other's space so constantly also magnified everything. Jay's charm, his impulsiveness, his humor, but also his selfish streaks. His tendency to brush over my feelings when he didn't want to deal with them. And the cracks I had tried to ignore when we were only together during summers. The first year was a whirlwind. I convinced myself that college with him was everything I wanted. I felt safe, loved, and accepted in ways I hadn't with C, at least not yet. But a small, persistent part of me still belonged to C. That quiet longing that had followed me since high school was always there in the background, whispering that maybe my heart wasn't fully Jay's. I tried to push it down, focusing on classwork, group projects, and the illusion of normalcy. Then the worst happened. This summer, I found out Jay had cheated. I didn't see it coming. I heard it from a mutual friend, and at first I couldn't believe it. But when I confronted him, he admitted it. He said it was a mistake, he lost control, and it didn't mean anything. Everything I had built with him, the 2 years, the late night talks, the plans for the wedding suddenly felt meaningless. I left crying, feeling like I'd lost everything. For weeks, we were broken up. I moved out of his dorm temporarily, threw myself into my studies, and tried to survive emotionally. College became unbearable. Seeing him in the cafeteria, hearing his laugh in the dorm hallways, walking past him on campus, it was like being stabbed repeatedly. I hated him. I hated myself for loving him. I hated that I'd let him back into my life so easily after everything. Then against my better judgment, he came back. He showed up outside my dorm one night, soaked from the rain, eyes wide and desperate. "I made the biggest mistake of my life," he said. "I can't imagine my life without you. I know I broke your trust. And I'll spend the rest of my life proving it to you if you let me." Against all reason, I said yes. We reconciled. And that's when he proposed. It was quiet, just the two of us on the beach at night, the moon reflecting off the water. "I want to spend my life making up for every mistake, loving you fully, and proving I'm worthy of you," he said. I said yes. My heart was heavy, broken, but I convinced myself I could try again. The wedding planning started immediately, and for a while, everything seemed like it could go back to the way it should have been. But the truth was, I couldn't stop thinking about C.